What's the deal, guys? What's going on? Your man Tone Black back with another video. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, consider it. Check out the content. It might help you. Share the video because it might help someone else. Any one of the videos you see that you feel it'll help. You feel like it'll help you or someone else, share it. Check out the video. I got about 60 something videos, and we just climbing. So consider subscribing, like I said, if you like the content. And yeah, welcome. So what I want to talk about today, guys, is not quitting on our fitness journey. For starters, the summer's almost out. And the summer is a popular time where people want to join the gym. Right before the summer, actually, the average person joins the gym, around springtime because they know the weather's about to get nice. I'm sure we've all heard that saying, people joining the gym before it get nice because they think, a few months is going to change their physique, which is not, but it's neither here or there. The summer's almost out, and I know it's people out there who haven't joined the gym like they said they would. But it's okay. I'm here to tell you that that's okay. What I would tell you guys is start setting yourself up now for the fall. Set yourself up for the fall, so by the winter time, when the winter comes, you'll be set, because it's going to get cold, at least if you're on the East Coast. It's going to get real cold, and typically it gets more difficult. For the average person, let me say that. For the average person, when it gets cold, everybody want to be in a house. Gym is empty, at least up until New Year's, where everybody comes in for the first few days, and then you don't see them no more until the spring. Set yourself up now for the winter time, so when the winter comes, you already be in a rotation. You already have momentum going into the winter, so then when the summer comes, you'll be all set. You'll be going 100 miles and running, and you'll be on your way to reaching your fitness goals. So don't quit, guys. If you haven't joined yet, just sit back, take a breather, and realize the gyms are not going nowhere. But take action now. I don't say that to tell you to lay back and wait till next summer or wait till the spring to join. No, get ready now while the weather is it's getting a little cool, but get in there now. So these next few months before it starts getting extremely cold, you'll be set up. For two, my own personal experience this morning. I go to the gym religiously every morning. If you guys don't know, that's one of my rituals in the morning. And it's like it got to be an emergency, something with family for me not to go, or I got to feel sick or something like that. What happened this morning was my employer called me and they needed me to fill in the shift. And in the time being, I'm going through it in my head whether I should accept or not. And I had to come up with a decision fast. So I did accept. I didn't think about it much because I didn't have time to, but I did accept. And the reason I did was because I know that on this path to success in life, you have to be flexible, guys, and you have to weigh your options, so I realized I would have a window a little later on in the day where I could go to the gym. So I said, you know what? I'm going to get this quick money, and that window, I can hit the gym up, so it's a win-win. You know, it's a win-win, and that's the thing, guys, and that's a big reason we can't quit. You know, we got to learn how to be flexible. We got to learn how to get our mind stronger, and that's a big reason too why I advocate for the gym, because once you've been in there for so long, you know, and you actually doing what you got to do, doing the difficult movements you got to do, and you building yourself up, your brain, it makes you mentally tougher, guys. You know, and like I always say, it's in my opinion, it's nothing like the gym. It's nowhere like the gym where you can build up your mental and your physical at the same time. I mean, you guys can comment or whatever, but where are you gonna find that? Where are you gonna find a place where you could build your mental and your physical up at the same time? You know, so I didn't quit on the gym today. You know, I didn't quit, and I could have. You know, I could have said, you know what, I'm just gonna skip today, and I'll get to it tomorrow, which would have been fine. You know, because I'm in the gym 90% of the time. You know, 90% of the year, I'm there every morning. So it wouldn't have been a big deal, but what it did for me is it got me mentally stronger to be able to multitask, to be able to get that quick money and still not deviate from my gym plan. You know, and that's what we got to learn, guys. We got to learn to take on more of a load in life if we want to get mentally tougher and mentally stronger. You know, because excuses, they'll always be there, guys. The excuses will always be there, and you always can use them. There's never a time in life where you can't use an excuse. You know? But what I find is the more that I don't use excuses and the more that I just keep showing up and just keep stepping outside of my comfort zone, I keep getting stronger mentally. You know, I keep doing the things that I really don't want to do. And, you know, when the issues arrive, it's not really a problem. You know, things that would have bothered me last year or a few years ago, I'm not saying it's nothing at all, but it's like a fly on my shoulder. You know, I just handle it. You know, and that's what we got to learn, guys. And you know, and this is just my opinion. Like, I'm not a life coach, so anything I say, that don't mean it's gonna work for you, but this is just my experiences in life. You know, but like I said, I just realized the more I do the difficult things and the more I don't quit on myself, the more mentally tougher I get. You know, and I feel you should consider it, guys. You should consider it. You know, the next time that it's a challenging situation, step up to the plate. You know, step up to the plate, boss up, you know, and go through that motion. And I can almost guarantee when you come out on the other side, you're going to feel mentally stronger. And you're going to be glad you put yourself through that, guys. So I just want to put this quick message out there while I'm waiting for my shift to end, matter of fact. And I'm actually about to head to the gym. And I got a little more work later. So I feel great. I feel great, though, that I did make that decision in that split moment, you know, and I didn't I took on a load. You know, I didn't give up on the play. So yeah, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Subscribe, consider subscribing, share the video with someone you feel to help, and comment, guys. You always can comment. I'm an open book. you know, I have advice. You know, if you guys need advice on anything in life, anything you're going through, anything that pertains to fitness, I'm here. So until the next one, guys, stay blessed. Work on getting your mental straight. And it's your man Tone Black. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.